He's the pride of Guadalajara, the Mexican maestro, the unified super middleweight champion of the world, Canelo Alvarez. His challenger, undefeated knockout artist and pride of Puerto Rico, Edgar Berlanga. It's prime time.
Canelo versus Berlanga, plus Lara versus Garcia. Saturday, September 14th, live on PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas as we kick off Mexican Independence Day weekend with a tremendous night of boxing that comes our way from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. The rivalry renewed between two rich boxing countries as it'll be Mexico against Puerto Rico. We have the super middleweight champion of the world from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez, defending his championships against the undefeated Edgar Berlanga, who looks to get the biggest win of his career and up and a Canelo. Our co-main event going to be a dynamic middleweight matchup as Erislandy Lara from Cuba defends his WBA middleweight championship of the world against the two-division world champion looking to become three-division world champion from Philadelphia, PA, Danny Garcia. The event is presented by Canelo Promotions in association with TGB Promotions. We begin the pay-per-view 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time. Tickets are available. AXS.com. They are going quickly. We are going to meet the fighters involved in our pay-per-view as we'll start off with the 140-pound division. Rolando Romero, the former world champion, always in entertaining matchups, will take on this man with the record of 16 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Stockton, California, looking to extend his win streak to 5. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Manuel Jaimes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Manuel Jaimes from Stockton, California. He'll take on Rolando Romero to begin the pay-per-view at his PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. As we have making his way onto the stage, Manuel Jaimes. And Manuel is standing by with our broadcast colleague, the lovely Kinsey. Kinsey, take it away.
Welcome, Manuel. We're so excited to have you today. A lot's been said on the internet. A lot's been said from Rolly. He might be overlooking you. How are you going to prove the world and Rolly wrong on Saturday?
First off, I just want to say thank you to God. I'm really excited to be here. And just to answer that, I mean, I had a great training camp down at Robert Garcia's gym in Riverside, California. So I know I'm coming ready. I know I'm coming to win.
I know you are, and we're very excited to see it. Rolly has faced some of the toughest and biggest, best opponents. Obviously not coming out on top, but he does have that experience. How have you prepared differently for this fight?
Yeah, just like I said, down training at Robert's gym. Got the best sparring in the world down there. And he's lost before, he'll lose again.
He will. We have some support in the crowd that Rolly will be out. How do you see this fight panning out? What's your prediction?
I'm gonna win.
He is gonna win this weekend. Manuel, thank you so much. We are so excited to see you on Saturday.
All right, we have Manuel Jaimes, and now we welcome his adversary on a Saturday night. Again, this will begin the PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas as we welcome to the stage this man with a record of 15 wins, opposite 2 defeats, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Las Vegas and trained by the incredible trainer in Ismael Salas. He is no doubt one of the most powerful and popular power punchers in the sport. Ladies and gentlemen, the former WBA super lightweight champion of the world, the always entertaining and charismatic Rolando Romero. It is Rolando Romero, Manuel Jaimes matching up the first fight of the night. PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time. The former WBA super lightweight champion of the world back in action against the 4-fight win streak of Manuel Jaimes. All right, now we have Rolando Romero standing by with Kinsey. Kinsey, take it away.
You made a bold statement that you have actually never seen Jaimes fight. Maybe it was just a bold statement, but are you possibly overlooking Jaimes for this weekend?
Nah, I'm not overlooking him.
That's it. You seem very, very confident going into this weekend. How do you see it panning out?
Knockout.
Knockout. What round knockout? Very confident, very bold.
What round?
Yeah, what round? We need to know.
You want an early one or a late one?
It's not what I want. It's what you're going to do.
That's what you want.
It's what I want. I want a third round.
Okay, we got a third round.
Third round for me. Okay, nice. You are coming off of 3 tough fights. What have you done differently to prepare for this one?
Well, I mean, let's say it like this. I mean, I fought the best in the damn world 3 fucking times, so. And I'm about to, you know, you'll see. You'll see.
We love to see it. Rolly always puts on a show, always a lot of talk. We're excited to see you this Saturday, and I'm expecting that 3rd round knockout. Thank you so much.
All right, give it up for Rolando Romero, ladies and gentlemen, the former WBA super lightweight champion of the world, matching up against Manuel Jaimes on a Saturday night. It is PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, presented by Canelo Promotions in association with TGB Promotions, in association with Matchroom Boxing. Also want to thank our great sponsors, DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo. Also by The Joker, Fully Ado in theaters on October 4th. And El Mexicano, sponsored by El Mexicano brand products, bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. Ladies and gentlemen, not only do we have a loaded pay-per-view card, up next we will be hearing from 2 men that'll be vying for the interim WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the world. It'll be none other than Caleb Plant, the former world champion, who's taking on everybody, matching up against Trevor McCumby, who's undefeated. Also, before we go live on pay-per-view, we have an outstanding night a couple of hours before for free on Prime Video. Stephen Fulton, the former unified super bantamweight champion of the world, in action against Carlos Castro. Awesome. It'll feature the hard-hitting welterweight Royman Villa dueling against Mexico's Ricardo Salas in a welterweight matchup. Plus, unbeaten prospect Jonathan Lopez squares off against Richard Medina in a super featherweight bout. That'll kick off the action. This stack lineup features 6 current or former world champions, so men that are no stranger to capturing the world championships. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with our grand arrivals here. Let's bring up to the stage. This man trains in Las Vegas and represents Glendale, Arizona in 2023. He ended up scoring knockouts over Vicente Martin Rodriguez and Rodolfo Esquilla Martinez in back-to-back contests. Most recently, he bested longtime contender Chris Pearson by unanimous decision in January of this year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated Trevor McCumby. It is the undefeated Trevor McCumby who comes into Saturday Night Showdown with an undefeated record of 28 wins, including 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. And now standing by with Trevor McCumby and his child is Kinsey.
Caleb made a bold statement that he thinks you're nervous. So this is one of the biggest stages you've been a part of, if not the biggest. How are you feeling going into this weekend?
I'm feeling great. Training camp has never been better. Just another fight for me. I'm going to go out there and handle business.
He's going to handle business. There has been some animosity between you two. Is that tension real? How are you feeling towards Caleb Plant?
September 14th, Saturday, we're going to see. And, you know, I no animosity, but I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your heart, and that's it.
He's coming for you, and he's coming for your heart, Caleb. What do you think is going to pan out this Saturday? Are you going for the knockout? Are you going for the decision?
Just going to feel it out and adapt when we're in there. Once we adapt, you know, we're going to figure it out. I think it's going to be 8th or 9th round knockout.
8th or 9th round knockout. Thank you so much, Trevor. We are excited to see you Saturday. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet his opponent on Saturday night. This man with a record of 22 wins, opposite 2 defeats, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Back in 2022, scored the knockout of the year with a vicious left hook knockout victory over Anthony Durrell. Trained by outstanding trainer from Philadelphia, PA, Stephen Breadman Edwards, fighting out of Las Vegas, but proudly representing Nashville, Tennessee. This man is a throwback fighter, having fought everybody in the division, and looks to continue in his conquest to potentially capture another world championship. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former IBF super middleweight champion of the world, Caleb Plant. All right, so as we await the entrance of Caleb Plant, Looking forward to seeing Caleb back inside the ring. Caleb Plant working very diligently with his entire team here in Las Vegas, getting ready for this big matchup. Again, this is for the interim WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Caleb Plant, a man who is a student of the sport of boxing and looking to hand the first defeat to Trevor McCumby on Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just beginning what is going to be a sensational fight week. Tomorrow, we will have the final press conference that's close to the public, but then we will have the workouts that go down tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 local time, right outside of the Sportsbook and a Tap restaurant here at the MGM Grand. On Friday, we will have the weigh-ins at Toshiba Plaza. Join us on Friday afternoon for the final weigh-in and face-off, as you will see all the pay-per-view combatants face off for the final time. And then on Saturday night, it all goes down at T-Mobile Arena. Get there early. The prelims for PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video, free. They will go down at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific time. We go live on pay-per-view at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time. As we mentioned, thanking our great sponsors, DraftKings Sportsbook, also El Mexicano as well, along with the Joker, Fully Ado, and VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo. But nothing like a Mexican Independence Day weekend here in the fighting capital of the world, as we have a stacked card from top to bottom. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the former IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the world. Here is Caleb Plant. Caleb is joined by his lovely wife, Jordan Plant, his lovely daughter, Charlie Plant. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the former IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the world, Caleb Plant. Also, Caleb joined by his father, Richie Plant, Stephen Breadman Edwards, the entire Plant team in the house here in Las Vegas. Welcome back, my man. How are you? Mr. Plant, good to see you. Breadman, good to see you. How's everything, gentlemen? What you guys do today? Now Caleb Plant is standing by with Kinsey.
Caleb, welcome. Trevor's had said some words this week. He did mention that he thought you were a quitter. A pretty bold statement from him. How do you see Saturday panning out?
Panning out is and the new and getting that WBA interim title put around my waist. And he's been calling me a quitter. We see who's going to quit on Saturday.
We will see who's going to quit. Obviously, you know Canelo very well because you guys previously have gone head-to-head. How do you see the Canelo and Berlanga fight panning out this weekend?
I definitely see, Canelo getting his hand raised. Say what? Come up here and say that in my face. Yeah, come up here and say that in my face. See how that works out. I'll show you what a bum look like.
Obviously, Caleb has some build-up. He is ready for this weekend. Go ahead and put on a good show for us. Good luck this weekend. We'll see you there.
Great to see Caleb Plant here in the house. As you see, his moniker, the Revenge Tour. He has special sneakers as well. Always great to see Caleb Plant in the house here in Las Vegas. He will be involved taking on Trevor McCumby, as he is his entire team, his father Richie Plant and his trainer Stephen Breadman Edwards. And Kinsey, you could tell that Caleb is very focused and determined, and him and Trevor McCumby should get it on Saturday night. Looking forward to that matchup, don't you think?
I'm so excited. I can feel the build up with him. Caleb always puts on a show, so it's going to be great no matter what.
Really appreciate it, Kinsey, as we continue with Fight Week festivities. As I mentioned, on a Friday, we will have the weigh-in outside of Toshiba Plaza. Join us. It's free and open to the public. And Saturday night, the action begins at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. And before that, the prelims free regardless whether or not of your Prime subscription at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific time. Coming up, we'll talk with our co-main event of the evening in Erislandy Lara from Cuba, defending his WBA middleweight championship of the world. He will defend it against the two-division world champion, Danny Garcia from Philadelphia. And then we will hear from our main event combatants, Canelo Alvarez, the WBC, WBA, and WBO super middleweight champion of the world. Once again, fighting during Mexican Independence Day weekend, a very festive weekend here in the fighting capital of the world. Canelo certainly looking to add to his legacy. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to DJ D. Miles, and we'll come back with our co-main event combatants as Fight Week with Canelo Berlanga has begun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome our co-main event combatants. This man has an outstanding record of 37 wins, including 21 of those coming by way of knockout against 3 defeats. He's a former unified super lightweight champion of the world and the former WBC welterweight champion of the world, trained by his father, Angel Garcia, proudly representing the great city of Philadelphia, PA. On Saturday night, he looks to become a 3-division world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Danny Swift Garcia. All right, so as we're waiting for Danny Garcia, Danny has been in there against the world's best and no doubt looking to make yet another statement on a Saturday night against Erislandy Lara. This has been an opportunity he's been looking forward to for quite some time, having come off a win over Jose Benavidez Jr. in Brooklyn. He has been in there against the world's best and once again will put his skills to the test, this time going up a weight class as now he is into the middleweight division. I mentioned he's a former unified 140-pound champion, became the WBC welterweight champion at 140 pounds. Pretty much only had a brief stint at 154, but now going after the World Championship at 160 pounds. That is a very quality matchup with two boxing-rich countries, and Danny is obviously from the United States, but proud of his Puerto Rican heritage. Speaking of Puerto Rican heritage, Edgar Berlanga will be in our main event looking to upend Saul Canelo Alvarez as we await Danny Garcia here in Las Vegas. Danny, no stranger to fighting here in the fighting capital of the world, and he has been competing here in Las Vegas for well over a decade. I remember his highlight reel knockout over Amir Khan, and this man continues to push himself. And now we welcome, ladies and gentlemen, from the city of brotherly love, the former two-division world champion looking to be making a three-division world championship. Here is Danny Swift Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Danny Swift Garcia. He's led to the stage with his father, Angel Garcia, and the entire DSG team. Philadelphia is in the house. Danny Garcia set and trying to become a three-division world champion. And he's going to have a couple words with Kinsey.
Welcome. 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 Testing. Welcome. There's been a lot of talk about your inactivity and then you moving up to 160 pounds. This is a bold move. How are you feeling going into Saturday?
No, I feel great. You know, all the hard work is done. You know, I had a great training camp. You know, that's why they make sparring. That's why they make running. And I did everything in the gym, so I'm ready. I'm here. None of that's going to matter from Saturday night.
None of that is going to matter. He is ready. Also, we saw a slight, you know, maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but if you won this title, you would consider retirement. Is that true? Do you want to end on a good note?
You know, it's always great to walk out on top, but you never know. The sky's the limit after this, so my focus is on winning this fight, and I'm not really thinking about what's next.
Right. We're obviously very excited to see you Saturday and would never want you to retire. So hopefully we continue to see you. But how do you see Saturday panning out? What's your predictions?
You know, I'm going to go out there and fight the Danny Garcia fight. You know, this is nothing new to me. I've been here for a long time. Go out there and have fun.
He's going to go out there and have fun. Thank you so much, Danny Garcia. We will see you on Saturday.
All right, we have Danny Garcia on the stage, and now let's meet his opponent on a Saturday night. It'll be the co-main event, and it goes down at T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. Tickets are available, AXS.com, where you can purchase the pay-per-view, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. And now let's welcome a man with a record of 30 wins, opposite 3 defeats, 3 draws, 18 wins coming by way of knockout. He joins us from the Cuban School of Boxing and is one of the greatest amateurs of modern times. A 2-division world champion, currently boxing's oldest world champion, trained by the famed Ismael Salas. He is the reigning and defending WBA middleweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Erislandy, the American Dream Lara. Erislandy led to the stage with its management team, the great Louis DeCuba Sr., the Hall of Famer. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the WBA middleweight champion of the world, Erislandy, the American Dream Lara. All right, Erislandy Lara standing by with Kinsey Martin Butter. Will translate. Kinsey, take it away.
Welcome. Again. Welcome. So Garcia is coming up in weight, and he's been inconsistent with his previous fights. How do you feel going in this weekend? Do you feel like you have the heavy advantage?
Bueno, se ve que la inconsistencia de Lara podría ser de García podría ser un factor para esta pelea, y además sentís que tenés la ventaja con el peso que estás más acostumbrado.
No, no me siento con ninguna ventaja, solamente estoy contento de que llegue mañana el sábado para la pelea. No me importa cómo viene García.
I don't care how Danny Garcia may come. I'm just happy to be in this fight. I don't feel like there's any kind of advantage, weight or otherwise. I'm just going to go out and give my best.
World champion at 41 years old. That is extremely impressive. What can we see for the future if you defend your title this weekend?
El que seas campeón del mundo vigente a los 41 años es impresionante. ¿Qué podemos esperar de tu futuro si ganas esta pelea?
Bueno, de ser victorioso el sábado, la mejor pelea, ¿no? Seguir peleando en la división con los mejores boxeadores de la división. Va a seguir demostrando que soy el mejor en la 160.
Look, I'm going to win on Saturday, and my plan is to show you all that I'm the best at 160, and that I still want to be fighting the best of the best for more time to come.
For more time to come, we love to hear it. You say you are the best, so we're excited to see you defend that this weekend. Good luck. And how do you see, you said you're going to win. Do you think you're going to win by knockout? What round? What are you looking at?
Bueno, nos alegra escucharte decir eso. ¿Qué crees que va a pasar el sábado entonces? ¿Cómo te ves ganando? ¿Por nocaut, por puntos? ¿Cuál es tu predicción?
El sábado me veo victorioso, ganando. No sé de qué manera va a ser, pero 100% victorioso.
I see myself winning 100%. I don't know how, by knockout or because of the judges. All I know is that I'm going to come out with my arm on top. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We will see you on Saturday, and good luck.
Thank you very much, Kinsey, and we wish all the best to Erislandy Lara, the WBA middleweight champion of the world. No doubt very focused, as Erislandy Lara and Danny Garcia will collide for Lara's WBA middleweight championship of the world. As you mentioned, on pay-per-view, PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video will start off at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time with Rolando Romero and Manuel Jaimes. Then it'll be for the interim WBA super middleweight championship of the world. Caleb Plant will match up against the undefeated Trevor McCumby. Plant looking to hand McCumby the first loss of his career. Co-main event, Erislandy Lara, Danny Garcia will collide. And in our main event, for Canelo Alvarez's WBC, WBA, and WBO Super Middleweight Championship of the World. He will defend his 3 world championships against the unbeaten from Brooklyn, New York, proudly representing Puerto Rico, Edgar Berlanga. Now, Kenzie, I really want to know, you've been out in the crowd, but I want to know if you are here to support Saul Canelo Alvarez. Make some noise. That was pretty solid. Now, I want to know from the Puerto Rican faithful, if you're here to support Edgar Berlanga, make some noise. This is no doubt a pro-Canelo crowd, don't you say?
Definitely, people were lined up screaming Canelo's name all the way in the crowd. It's beautiful to see the support, but it is going to be a rivalry. I see people online, a lot of Puerto Ricans backing Berlanga. It's going to be great.
No doubt about it. When we think about the lineage of great matchups between Mexico and Puerto Rico, I have to go back to that of in 1992 when Julio Cesar Chavez fought Hector Macho Camacho. Also, we had the matchup between Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarito. As we get ready for our main event fighters, we're going to turn it over to the baddest DJ on the planet, DJ D Miles, and we'll come back and meet our main event fighters, Canelo and Berlanga. Fight week has begun here in Las Vegas. All right, ladies. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, for those viewers that are watching on the stream, we're going to preview the Outstanding Series Gloves Off Episode 2 with Canelo and Berlanga.
México versus Puerto Rico tiene mucha historia. Berlanga sé que viene a ganar, eso me motiva más.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet one half of our main event of the evening. Please welcome 22 wins, no losses, 17 wins coming by way of knockout from Brooklyn, New York, proudly representing Puerto Rico. The hard-hitting, #1 ranked super middleweight according to the WBA. Ladies and gentlemen, proudly representing Brooklyn, New York, and the great country of Puerto Rico, here is the undefeated Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga led by Keith Conley, also Eddie Herno, Metro Sport. Edgar Berlanga in the house, the undefeated Edgar Berlanga. ladies and gentlemen, it is the undefeated Edgar Berlanga getting set for his matchup against Canelo Alvarez during Mexican Independence Day weekend. And now Edgar Berlanga is standing by with Kinsey.
Edgar, welcome. You're hungry, you're undefeated, but some would say you're not quite ready for an opponent like Canelo. What do you have to say to that?
We ready. I've been in this game for over 20 years. You know, we're about to make history, man. You know, it's something special that's gonna happen this weekend.
He says something special is gonna happen this weekend. There we go, there we go. Had to see that face. You did mention that your fighting IQ is gonna be what's gonna take you to the victory. Are you saying that you have a higher fighting IQ than Canelo Alvarez?
Listen, he's gonna put me to that level. You know what I'm saying? And all my life I've been there. You know, when it's time to shine, when it's my moment to come through, I always come through. You know, and this weekend, Saturday, is gonna be history, man.
It's gonna be history. You've definitely had a lot to say. You're keeping us all entertained. You've said some really, really crazy things. One is that you don't have respect for him, and this is gonna be war. Are we gonna see war on Saturday?
Esto es guerra, puñeta, oíste. Puerto Rico en la casa. You know, this is war. It's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. You know, it's something for the history books. You know, as far as Team Canelo, we always have respect for him, for his accolades and what he did in the sport of boxing, but it's a fight September 14th. You know, we got a big fight this weekend. You know, he's going in there to hurt me, and I got to go in there and hurt him.
And so what do you see panning out Saturday night? What's your prediction?
Vamos a noquear. And let's say we're going to knock him out in the 6th round. He told me 8 rounds. I got him 6.
He's got him the 6th round. Okay, we are excited to see you on Saturday. It is going to be war. Good luck this weekend.
And one more thing, I just want to give all glory to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. You know, Jesus, you king. You are king. And Saturday, you're going to be king, man. I love you guys. Thank you guys. All the Mexicans out there, all the Puerto Ricans, I love you guys, man. Thank you for the support. All the haters, I love y'all too, man. You know, shout out to the haters, man. I love y'all. Mwah, I love y'all too. I love y'all. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all push me for greatness, man. Y'all push me for greatness, man. Puerto Rico en la casa, puñeta.
All right, Edgar Berlanga, ladies and gentlemen. We wish him all the best heading into his matchup. Great to see his entire team. We wish them all the best. We'll see them during the course of the week. As Edgar Berlanga, focus, predicting a 6th-round knockout over Canelo Alvarez. And Kinsey, I don't know if you still have your mic, but my goodness, when I heard that, a 6th-round knockout, he even predicted the round. Unbelievable, huh? I mean, he's not shy whatsoever, is Edgar Berlanga, is he?
What a brave prediction. Canelo says 8-round knockout, and he's so competitive, he had to come back and say, no, I'm going to do a 6th-round knockout. What do you guys think about that? 6th-round knockout?
What do you guys think about the 6th-round knockout that Berlanga's going to knock out Canelo? What do you guys think?
No.
I don't think they're quite fond of that. What I do like, Kinsey, is Canelo saying 8th-round knockout. Berlanga said right now, moments ago, 6th-round knockout. What that leads me to believe is that there's probably going to be no need for the judges, and that's great because that means someone is likely getting knocked out in our main event.
And what that means is we are going to have an amazing show on Saturday night. We are going to love to see it either way.
Absolutely, and Kinsey, I'll allow you to go and kind of get in and talk with the people if you can. Talk to some fans that are around here. I know that people are anxious and excited to talk with you and give their fight predictions as Kinsey's out in this amazing crowd. It's only Tuesday, Saturday night. It is PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. Kinsey, whenever you find a very excited fight fan, by all means. I want to know predictions. How do you guys think this is going to go down? Kinsey standing by.
I'm grabbing my girl over here because she has been pretty loud throughout this live with her predictions. So go ahead. What do you have panned out for Saturday night?
Well, I'm Mexican, and may the best man win. Berlanga is actually a really nice person, and well, Canelo is Canelo, and I'm Mexican. So may the best man win in this fight.
But what do you guys think? What are you guys panning out, Saturday? Are we going to get a knockout? Or are we going with Berlanga in the 6th? Canelo in the 8th?
Canelo by knockout in 30 seconds.
Oh, 30-second knockout. I mean, I think that's what he wants to see, but I mean, that would be pretty wild. Anybody else have some wild predictions? Anybody a Berlanga fan over here? Any Puerto Ricans in the house? Oh, just over here. They're inside, though. We have a lot of Canelo fans. Let's go right here. What do you think is going to happen on Saturday night?
Canelo's going to win. 8.
You think 8? Same with Canelo prediction, 8th round knockout?
Yep.
Have you always been a Canelo fan?
Yeah, for a long time.
Are you Mexican? No, not Mexican, and here to support Canelo. We love it. People from all around the world are going to be watching this fight. It is Mexican Independence Day. It means a lot. What do you guys think down here? Any crazy predictions? What are you thinking? Oh, we're not a Canelo fan.
I got Canelo in 8 rounds by knockout.
A lot of 8-round knockout for Canelo. Why do you think that's going to happen?
His IQ, highly skilled, experience.
Were you shocked to hear that Berlanga thinks that his fighting IQ might be higher than Canelo?
Absolutely not.
Obviously, he has to go in confident. We love to see it, but you're going for the 8th round knockout, Canelo. Is this a tattoo for him?
Absolutely.
Wow, such a fan. We've got a tattoo for Canelo Alvarez. Nobody, do we have any Puerto Ricans over here? No Berlanga. Nobody over here. Do we have some over here? Okay, let's do it. Woo! Welcome.
We are from Peru.
Oh, you're from Peru, but you guys are Berlanga fans.
I'm going for Canelo.
They baited me. They lied to me. They baited me, but they are going for Canelo. You guys all Canelo.
Canelo. Canelo, baby girl.
Okay, we got some people. Woo!
¡Te amamos, Canelo! Desde Guadalajara te apoyamos. Vas a ganar, eres el campeón, eres el mejor. ¡Arriba Guadalajara!
Wow, we are feeling the love. This guy just said, my wife wants his baby. Would you let Canelo give your wife a baby?
She's right here. She wants his baby. She's a big old fan, guys.
Okay, we gotta head back. Lots of love for Canelo Alvarez.
Kenzie, there are a lot of fans. This is a very pro-Canelo crowd without question. I'm sure the Berlanga fans will make their way during the course of the week. Kenzie, greatly appreciate you going out there talking to all the fight fans. As we want to thank our fine sponsors on a Saturday. VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo, also by The Joker. Folie Adu in theaters on October 4th. You do not want to miss it. Also, El Mexicano brand products, bringing authentic sabor to your table. Somos El Mexicano. And Saturday night is presented by Canelo Promotions and TGB Promotions in association with Matchroom Boxing, in addition to the pay-per-view being available for purchase on Prime Video. Regardless of Prime membership, fans will also be able to purchase the pay-per-view via DAZN.com, pay-per-view, PPV.com, and traditional cable and satellite outlets. So no reason why you should not be able to join us, whether you are here, around the world, or here in Las Vegas. Make sure to join us. Tickets are available. They are going quickly. AXS.com. There is nothing like attending a big prize fight here in Las Vegas, but also I'd even further that. There is nothing like attending a big prize fight during Mexican Independence Day weekend. Canelo Alvarez looking to defend his home country against Edgar Berlanga from Brooklyn, proudly representing his Puerto Rican heritage. They get it on for the WBC, WBA, and WBO Super Middleweight Championships of the world. Saturday night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas. During the course of the fight week tomorrow, you will hear from the main event combatants. I'm going to ask Canelo what he thinks about the 6-round knockout that Edgar Berlanga is predicting. Both men obviously believing that they have more than enough to end the night of their adversary before the last third of the fight. So what that leads me to believe is from the moment the bell rings that these two are going to come out very aggressive, looking to demonstrate their power punching abilities against the other. And for Canelo, he has been fighting at this level for more than just literally for over a decade. He has been involved in 25 World Championship fights, having fought in Guadalajara, here in Las Vegas, a multitude of times. In Los Angeles, he has been and competed at the highest level with his name atop the marquee for more than a decade. For Edgar Berlanga, though, he's hungry, he's determined, and he realizes that this is his moment. Can he rise to the occasion, judging by his mindset, judging by the way that he's walking, his body language? He's very focused, and I don't believe it is false confidence. I believe that he truly does believe in his heart of hearts that he will have the biggest moment of his career on Saturday night. And I know that here in Las Vegas, the sportsbook have Canelo as a sizable favorite, but we know that once the bell rings, these two men will collide, and all of that will go away, with Canelo Alvarez having main evented here in Las Vegas on Mexican Independence Day weekend for over 12 years. So this was in September of 2012. He main evented here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena against Josecito Lopez. What a big win that was for Canelo, and he just continued. He followed it up the following year in a blockbuster event against Floyd Money Mayweather, a fight that he learned a lot. And now, once again, here in September of 2024, retaking Mexican Independence Day weekend against a very hungry and the power-punching ability of Edgar Berlanga. Co-main event, it'll be Cuba against Philadelphia and Puerto Rico, as Erislandy Lara, trained by the guidance of Ismael Salas, in action against Danny Garcia. Danny looking to become a 3-division world champion. Danny having captured world championships, the undisputed super lightweight champion of the world, and also the WBC welterweight champion of the world. Lara having been campaigning here in middleweight for several years, looking to provide an unfriendly welcome to Danny Garcia, who is a 3-division world champion. Before that, it'll be for the interim WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the world, Caleb Plant, the former IBF Super Middleweight champion. That's a guy who has tested his skills against the world's best. He's been in there against Canelo, been in there against David Benavidez, knocked out Anthony Durrell with the highlight reel knockout of the year back in 2022. Caleb Plant also defeated Jose Luis Uzcategui, proud family man, taking on the undefeated Trevor McCumby. Both men, the trash talk continues. Looking forward to hearing their comments throughout the remainder of the week. And to begin the pay-per-view, the always entertaining Rolando Romero, the former super lightweight champion of the world, taking on Manuel Jaimes. It all goes down. Ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, now Las Vegas, get ready, as this man needs no introduction the world over. A true superstar in sports and a Mexican boxing icon. The first undisputed super middleweight champion in the 4-belt era. A future Hall of Famer with a record of 61 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the reigning and defending WBC, WBA, and WBO super middleweight champion of the world from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presenting Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
Mi tierra
for some time, decades, a winning formula. Ladies and gentlemen, Las Vegas, it is Saul Canelo Alvarez. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Canelo Alvarez. And now he's standing by with Kinsey. Kinsey, take it away.
Great to see you, Canelo. Obviously, this man needs no introduction. The crowd absolutely loves you. One guy in the back said he would let you get his wife pregnant. The crowd, they are die hard for you.
He's smart. He's smart.
Well, welcome. We're so excited to see you again on Saturday. Berlanga had a lot to say. One thing he had to say was that he's going to knock you out in the 6th round. How do you feel about that?
We'll see. It's easy to say. It's easy to say, but Saturday he's gonna see something different, and it's easy to say. We'll see.
Because you said the 8th round knockout. Is that still your prediction?
Yeah, or less.
Or less. And what would you obviously have fought the best of the best? Does Berlanga look similar to any other fighters that you fought in the past?
He's a good fighter. He's strong, young, but it's nothing new for me. I fought everybody, every style, bigger than me, younger than me, older than me. So I know everything about boxing. So I have a lot of experience, and he's gonna feel it in Saturday night.
He's going to feel it Saturday night. There's obviously been some tension. People love to talk trash to you. Is that tension real, or do you feel that?
You know, I like to respect my opponents every time. I think that's my way to do it. But when somebody talk shit about me, I can do it too. But it's not just in my mouth, in my hands too.
Definitely. And we know you love golf. We know you love your family. What keeps you still in the fight game?
I love boxing. I love what I do. I still enjoy this and enjoy my people, enjoy all of this, and I love what I do.
He loves what he does. We are so excited to see you this weekend, Canelo. Good luck, and we'll see you about that 8th round knockout.
Thank you.
Saúl Canelo Alvarez, ladies and gentlemen, que se lo oigan with Eddie Reynoso. It is Canelo Alvarez, Edgar Berlanga matching up. Canelo, the WBC, WBA, and WBO super middleweight champion of the world. On behalf of Kinsey and Canelo Alvarez, fight week has begun. It is Canelo and Berlanga. PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the PBC YouTube page. It is fight week with Canelo during Mexican Independence Day weekend.